This is one of my new pickups. This is Max Payne 3 for the 360. Now, I do own this on the PS3, but obviously when it comes to streaming, I can't stream it from the PS3. And obviously recently Xbox, obviously I've put this on the backward compatibility list. Now, what makes this particular product so special, not well special, or could I say kind of infamous, is for those of you who've watched my two videos, you'll know the videos that I made on, about CEX with this particular product, where obviously, basic recap, it was £2.50 in there, and it scanned up as £5, and then obviously I had kind of an argument with them not change the label, and then we went back and forth and back and forth, and then the latest development is they sent me an email. I think I may have mentioned it, saying that the day I was in there, they were planning on changing it, which, and then that they explained it to me, which to me was, I said to the people, what was a lie, because that never transpired. And then after that, I got another email saying to me, now all of a sudden, because I said to them I was going to make a video regarding what happened, which obviously is already up on my channel, and also I've been ranting about it on Twitter as well. And I still stand by my what I say about not buy electrical products for them. So anyway, I ended up finding this on Music Magpie. I was constantly checking virtually every day for this particular product, because obviously now it's gone up in price because of the backward compatibility of this game now. And I eventually found it for £2.99. So basically, I only had to pay an extra 49p for it, and it arrived today. Now, as you can see, the actual casing of it is in a very good condition. No, obviously I did clean the surface of it. Obviously not just because of COVID, but I always do that with my second-hand products anyway. And as you can see, it's pretty much in a good condition. There's no cracks or slashes on the actual product or sticker residue. There's a couple of dents you can see here, but that's not too bad. I can kind of live with that. Obviously, this is by Rockstar. The game does, if I remember correctly, just comes with 2 discs. Obviously, you get a manual, which obviously is black. Let's just see if it's color. Yeah, color matte, black, white, and color, which is something that you don't rarely see these days anymore now. So to save paper. As you can see, you've got 2 discs. You've got the first disc says single player disc 1 and multiplayer, which I don't know if will still work. And then you've got the single player disc 2. So again, you've got 2 discs, so you can try that out. You've got the disc. Now, there are some scratches on the actual disc, but nothing too cosmetic to a point where the disc will skip or anything. Now, I did when I did get, and again, this one's got a few scratches, well, I might give this a good clean, and then won't get rid of all the scratches. I did, because when I first got this, obviously I did try it out to see, because obviously I did not the scratches before, so I did have a quick popped it into my Xbox Series X to see if it would read it, and it actually still did. So that's not too bad. So it installed it. So yeah, I'm glad. So yeah, I mean, although I had to pay 50p more for it, I'm glad I didn't have to pay the £5 for it. And also what happened with CX, there was a silver lining, because now I've got this. Now I do hope to stream this at some point, and then obviously export this to YouTube. Now I don't know if there's any copyrighted music in it. I'll have to do some research in it. Otherwise, if there isn't, I probably will just do it on Twitch, because the worst case scenario with Twitch is that they just mute the portions of where obviously if any music's been played, and obviously with YouTube you can't do that unless you edit it out yourself, which I can't do. So yeah, I'm finally glad to pick this up, and to me, the $2.99 was actually still a good price, considering that prior to this, I was looking online on eBay and other places, and they were selling it quite expensive now, and I think that's probably due to obviously it being put on the backward compatibility list on the Xbox. One quick thing I want to sit and mention is that I'm a kind of little bit disappointed with Xbox / Microsoft that now that I've been, obviously it's been announced that they're not going to be making any more backward compatibility games for the Xbox consoles, which for me is a bit disappointing. I mean, I know that there's quite a lot of games already backward compatible, and I know some of it may be down to the particular companies that own the games, whether or not they want to go to all their effort into, making it backward compatible. But it is a little bit, for me, a bit disappointing. That's why sometimes I'm glad that with some of the consoles, I mean, not the Xbox one, because I don't have a 360 or the original Xbox, that with some, like, especially things like the the PlayStation consoles and the Nintendo consoles, where you can still use your old games on those consoles, even though it's a bit maybe annoying, whether you haven't got, have to plug them back in, and or the consoles I've got wires or whatever. But that's why sometimes I'm glad of owning the previous consoles, because if you've got like your older retro games, you can still play them on the old machines. It's just that if making them backward compatible on the newer consoles is more of a convenience, or because even buying this digitally, for example, it was $17.99 to buy this digitally, and I was like, no thanks, I'm not paying that kind of money. That's a bit ridiculous, and that's why, to me, although Nintendo get a lot of stick these days for certain things, I do prefer Nintendo's backward compatibility, what they've done with consoles. Obviously with the Switch isn't, because that's cartridge, but with consoles like the Wii and the Wii U, all the games were backward compatibility completely. So there was no you didn't need to sit there and kind of have an emulation software for it to work like what the Xbox does. So that's why I'm glad with most of my consoles I've kept them. So again, it's a little bit disappointing, but you take what you can get. Anyway, feel free to share and like this video. If you already haven't, please feel free to subscribe. I'm already at 247 subs, so I'm hoping to get to 250 before Christmas. And I'll speak to you all again soon. Take care, bye for now, and stay safe.